Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and it's time to play Seablock. In the previous episode we built this awesome power plant and designed this reactor that we'll be using in the future. Probably, at least we didn't really finish design, it was mostly kind of figuring out the spacing, how much space this build would need, and the idea is that we'll be placing it kind of right in the middle of this city blocks, and it should be able to give 500 megawatts of power to each of the 4 city blocks here. So in total it's, what, 2 gigawatts of power in that build. Right. Another thing that happened is we upgraded this block. Well, at least tried to upgrade it to purple belts. It seems that we will want to use lots and lots of purple belts. Maybe... Okay, I increased... should we increase this one as well to like 5 stacks? Maybe, I don't know. Can you make this faster? I don't like the speed with which this is working. I'd like to be a little bit faster, but what really can I do? I could say that this is dropping stuff there, it's taking stuff from there, right? It's like one way, speeding this up a little bit, and this one would be taking things from there, and I guess dropping them there, something like that. That's the fastest that I could think of here, right? I don't really know how we could make this part better. We need quite a bit of gears, so there seems to be a problem with gears. Let's take a look. Where are our gears? Here are our gears. And, well, the thing is that I would actually like to have the exact same setup. Let's take a look. Yeah, saying this is the... right, like this. Let's copy it, and I would like to paste it right here. And probably I'd like to do it kind of everywhere here. Right? I lost mouse. Where is mouse? Oh, it's so hard to keep track of it. Well, I would even say that we need a bit more of speed models in here to make it work really nice. Okay, this is looking much better. It's constantly green. We have a nice flow of gears going over there. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too much. It might be. Let me update this part as well, so that we are getting good amounts of gears at the very least. And where is my mouse? I really do not like... cannot keep track of the mouse. Where is the mouse? Okay. I don't like playing with like lots of bots, as in using logistic robots for things, because I just cannot see the mouse. I have trouble basically just seeing what's going on with lots of bots. That's why the designs that I'm going for, they're basically belt based, right? That's kind of the idea. So we have quite a lot of things there. Let's move this one here, this one. We'll figure it out. This one, I'm not interested in that at all, so let's make them be there. Right, we would like to upgrade this part. We did it. I want to say that we want this whole kind of block to be upgraded now. Let's have We need a lot of belts. So we'll produce belts, right? We'll have a really nice belt setup there. Then we will try and speed model everything. That's basically the plan. What kind of stuff do you want to speed model? Maybe we should prepare something. So let's say we'll have this build. We'll be speed modeling washing plants. Right. I don't want this. Oh, did I break one? It's okay. Can I just say that? Oh, we have presets. Got it. Right. Let's do this. Washing plant 2. We'll have lots of speed models. Another thing that we'll have, we want to have assembly machine 5. Right, assembly machine. This one, 5. We'll want lots of speed models in there. We also want to have algae farm 4, let's say, with a lot of speed models. Crushers, right? Let's get the crushers. What are the crushers? Here our crushers. We'll use speed models there as well. Right, hydro plant 3 and liquefier 4. Let's start with hydro plant 3. Then we'll have liquefier 4. Where is it? It's right. No, it's chemical plant. Liquefier 4. We probably want to use. Right, we'll have chemical plants as well. So let's do that. Chemical plant. No, this is liquefier. This one, I think. I think we have this. So basically want to speed model all of that. However, in addition to that, I would also like to have upgrade planner. I would like to upgrade not only the belts, that's the first thing that we are doing, but I also would like to upgrade washing plants. Right, let's do that. We shouldn't really have anywhere bad washing plants, to be honest. But let's do it anyway. Hydro plants, we'll upgrade them to tier 3. What else do we need? We need to upgrade assemblers, I want to say, and liquefiers, right? If we go to liquefiers, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we'll need 3 lines upgrading them. Let's do this. We'll be upgrading them to purple. That's our liquefiers. Then we'll need chemical plants. Oh, no. What did I do? 1, 2, 3. Chemical plants to the purple tier as well. Maybe filtration units. Do we have filtration stuff? Right, crushers. Well, I don't think we are really supposed to have burner crushers at this point, but let's do that. Right, filtration units, this stuff. Both of this I want to be upgraded to the highest tier, and both of this I want them to be upgraded to the highest tier. What else? Assembly machines we have. Those. Let's give this a try. Oh wow. Can upgrade lots of stuff. Let's do that. Let's just do that. What can we do next? I just want to get rid of, like, I want to have this research kind of done. Pink science, that's pretty expensive. Crystal processing. What does it give us? Oh wait, that's for tier. Well, okay, this is important. This is for proper crystals. This is for tier 2 modules, I believe. Yep. Modules 3, that's good. We cannot do anything with those. What is it? Column 2. Right, this is super expensive. Except the question is, can we afford? We can actually. We can afford that. We have 15,000, and that Right. I want that. It's a super expensive research. Where is it? Coolant. This one is super expensive, but it should allow us to use ceramic filters in the block. So in these builds that we have here, it should allow us to use ceramic filters for this part. Oh no, sorry. For this one? No, for this one. These filtration units can be using ceramic filters, which I think is gonna be super useful to us. Okay, what's going on here? Was it upgraded already? No way. Really? Well, it seems to be. If I, let's say, decide to copy this part, I copy it. We have a lot of inserters. We kind of have a mess with inserters. How about we also upgrade inserters here? What kind of inserters do we even have? I think we have mostly regular inserters, right? Let's do inserters here. Let's say we want to upgrade regular yellow inserters into blue ones and regular this inserters into blue ones. I don't think I was using long-handed inserters for anything, to be honest. Let's double check. It's a regular inserters, right? Completely normal stuff. Let's just upgrade this. Well, could even go a little bit further, but yeah, it doesn't change anything. Let's upgrade this, and once that is done, we'll take a look and we'll try to understand what is actually happening there. Right, this part is at 9,000. I don't see any issues with this build at all. Looks pretty good. The only real problem here, from what I see, is the fact that we don't have space for power. That's the main issue with this layout, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm not planning on using this, really. That's kind of not the point of this build. I mean, we are planning on using this one, because that's the only way of getting hybrid catalysts and like the green catalyst. And also, I guess for rubies here, right? We want to have ruby processing here. So I guess we will yeah, I'll need to readjust it a little bit, probably. I don't know. I do not know. But there is a chance that we might need to do something. Right, let's maybe continue with building this part. Okay. Let's see. And here, what's going on? We need... Right. Okay, good. We need to clear this island from the worm. Nice. And this one as well. Can we do that? Can we do that right now? I feel like we can do it like that, right? Yep. This is looking pretty good. Okay, if I take this thing and place it here, is this gonna do anything? I think it's doing something. I think something is happening. One turret engage with enemy, that is okay. Okay, nice. Nice. We made this stuff significantly faster. The amount of platinum that we are getting is not really going up because we are limited by the dust. But that's okay. I feel like that's not that bad. Oh. Okay, I don't like these jumps. Should we just have like a huge block of... Maybe that's a really bad idea. But I was thinking we could just build lots and lots of accumulators. Do we have better accumulators? How come we don't have better accumulators? I don't get it. I thought there are like multiple tiers of accumulators. And this thing, it's not present in other copies. Interesting. So this is like a special copy that we have here. I also don't quite like that it doesn't have enough lamps. It's not quite, you know, it's a little bit too dark for my tastes, but it's probably okay. It is probably okay. So let's check. It is looking good. If you look at inserters, do we have any like filter inserters or anything like that? What kind of inserters do we have? We have one filter inserter, it seems. The red one. Is it? Oh, it's this part. This one. It's fine. Okay, let's upgrade this one. Let's upgrade it just kind of separately. Why do we even have it? It's not a filter inserter, it's a fast stack inserter. It's fine. We are gonna upgrade it. Anyway. Okay, so now this part is basically all green. This one is producing a little bit too much of crystal slurry. And we cannot really make use of it. Why? Right, because all of these are working non-stop. I see. So it basically reached its like maximum. It cannot bring us anything else. That's okay. That's honestly okay. We are just waiting for these buildings to be upgraded. We haven't started upgrade of these buildings. Let's do this. Let's say we are covering this whole part, this whole block, just like that. And we'll try to get it upgraded. Good. That is really, really good. Next, what should we do now? I want to double check the amount of heat pipes that we have prepared here. Somewhere here. We have 250, so that means that one stack contains 50, just 50 of these things. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. It also means that I probably want to have, I don't know, maybe like this amount. Then I want to have a lot of heat pipes, because being short on heat pipes when you actually need them would feel really, really bad. It would feel pretty bad. Where is our nuclear reactor? I don't see it. Maybe here? No, I don't see. Okay, here it is. And the limit here is 4. But I would like the limit to be, well, not 3. It's like 12. I would like the limit to be 12. So let's, yeah, let's produce 12. I'm not sure whether one stack is actually going to be enough here. So we'll have 2 stacks of them. That's really good. Another thing that I'd like to make sure we are doing correctly. I would like to... Where is it? Can't find it. Right, this stuff. This thing, what is this? Heat exchanger. I feel like that's the one that we actually want to be using here, right? Let's double check. Fluid. No, not that one. We want regular. Heat exchanger 2. Exactly. Right. So we have heat exchanger 2. I would like to make sure that we have a little bit of them. Okay, 50. And in here we'll need 112. So I want to say we want like this amount of them. What else do we need? We need turbines. What are the turbines? This are the turbines that we're using right now. And I would like to have, I guess, 250 of them maybe. 218. Okay. Here we have 100. So this many, right? That's how many of this we want. And we'll be using them for now because we don't really have next year. Just a little bit. Do we? No, wait, we do have. No, it's steam engine. Where is turbine? Here. Yeah, we don't have that one. It's fine. It is completely fine. What's not fine is the fact that we are short on cretinium. Let's think a little bit. So, let's say I want to produce this stuff in a completely kind of beaconed way. I want to beacon the thing, and I want to produce. Okay, let's do it with cretinium. It doesn't really matter which one we'll be using, like which ore we want to produce. Let's say we want cretinium. Let's say we want to have one green belt of cretinium. Let us try to understand what exactly do we need. It's like with end game setup. Right? So we'll have 60 probably, something like that. One ore crusher is gonna be enough. We can even add efficiency modules in them, right? Which should be pretty good. And if you don't have efficiency modules, wait, it says 6.2 megajoules, and here it says 6.1. What? I mean, okay, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. This one. Oh, we can use prod modules here. We will want to prod module it to the maximum. Basically something like that. Can we push it to give us free resources? It doesn't seem so. Like even if we had 60 beacons around, it doesn't work. But from this number, what we see is that we probably might need to lower the thing from 75 to something smaller, something less. We'll figure it out later. Right, now, we have mineral sludge. We would like to produce mineral sludge from... No, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? We want to produce mineral sludge from a couple of things. Well, actually, not from a couple of things. We want to produce it from this thing, from slag slurry. Basically, just one option here. We will be using charcoal stuff for this, for sure, because it doesn't require lots of charcoal. We can have a kind of on-site build for that. Okay, interesting. So I'll need to speed beacon this as well. And that would be 1.2. So how about we target 60? Let's double check if I make it this 600. It's gonna be 9.1. I want it to be 10 exactly. Right? 67? 67 is too much. 66. Yep, that's basically how much we'll be producing. 66. Almost green belt, but not quite. Not quite. Let's take a look. This part. we'll give it kind of the same thing. We'll have a lot of beacons around. I mean, this is honestly too many beacons, but the ratio so far seems to be 2 crystallizers to 1 filtration unit, which is good to like some ore crushers that could be just placed on the side maybe, and they don't have to be like fully beaconed. At least I don't believe they need to be. And another thing is that we need to produce slag slurry, and we can produce it from this thing. From this like 33 crush stone that we have. It's what, like 2%? No, it's more like 6%. Well, something like this, right? 32, and we could say like it's like 6.5. No, it's 6.2 maybe? Yeah, something like this. No. Right. That's looking good. And the remaining part of slag slurry, we'll have to produce it from slag. Right, and for that we can, right, we're not doing it like this. We will use efficiency models here, because why not? And we'll have a lot of beacons in there. I'm actually not sure whether all of this can be powered by 500 megawatts block. We'll have to see. We will have to see. This thing will be produced from I'm a bit confused. Wait, what's going on? We need to produce sulfuric acid. Right, we will be producing it from this stuff, and this stuff will come from sulfur. Okay, this is looking good. We will have kind of something like that. If we give it a little bit of beacons, we can get away with just one of this. We'll have lots of efficiency models and, yeah, a couple of beacons. Oh, wow, it's not enough. It should be enough. Right, it is enough. And we will need 10 sulfur. The good thing is that we can produce the sulfur from there, which, if you click on, no, shift click, no, the other click. I'm confused by what's going on. I really don't want to read the stuff. I mean, it's fine. No, that. Control. Right, like this. Okay. We have a little bit, like a tiny excess of sulfuric wastewater. It's probably just easier to clarify it, to be honest. Because I don't want, like, this is not the source of sulfur for us. We are not going to be using this for sulfur production. We just want this to be kind of there. So let's look at this. We have 2 crystallizers, 1 filtration unit. And all of this is looking pretty good. The only part that's missing is a little bit of charcoal. We can produce it, hopefully, somehow. We'll figure this out. And we need lots of slag. How do we get the slag? I think we'll try to go with this recipe. That is a little bit slower, but I mean, we'll see. But the thing is that we can speed this up a lot. We could like place 60 in there. Oh, wow. Wow. That's not good. That is not good. I do not see us fitting all of these things and powering them especially the beacons, because I used like 60 beacon setup for this, for all of this. I don't see us being able to power that with 500 megawatts. I think we need to lower it maybe like 2 times so that we have like only 3 electrolyzers here. Let's try that. Let's say we are going for what, 22 per second? No, we want to half it, right? 33 per second. So here we have 3 electrolyzers. And we have 6.2 thousand of water. So it means that each of these electrolyzers will actually want to have 2 offshore pumps connected to it. That does not sound that bad so far. That doesn't sound that bad. Is it? But then why did I extract it into a separate one? I could just do this thing pretty much here, right? I could just say that we will be producing this stuff using this process, and we'll have efficiency models here, speed models here, and we'll have 60 beacons. We could try to build this. So this requires 97 megajoules. That means that we are left with let's look, beacon. If you use these beacons, because we have to reach 60 beacon coverage, we basically have 2 megawatts per beacon. That means that we cannot use more than 200 of beacons. But we want 60 beacon coverage around this, for sure, and this 3. So these are the most important ones, right? This one, and this 3. We also want... No, wait, not this one, this one. Slicer. Unless we are saying that we are fine with having like only 30 here. Because we might be fine with that. Let's, for now, just increase it a little bit so that I see. Right, it's slightly lower, okay, good. And here we could say that we are fine with 30. That's interesting. So we could have lower beacon requirements for these builds, but we need to have like really a lot of beacons around electrolyzers 3. And everything else, I guess, we can figure it out. We can come up with a really nice design for that. And we don't need a lot of charcoal, we can produce it kind of on site. I'll figure that part out later. I think that's what I'll try to go with. And if there are any problems, we'll have to remove it to 22 hash criterion per second. But that's not good. That is not great. 33 criterion per second. How much are we producing right now? So if you go for like last hour, criterion, you're producing 5.1 per minute. Let's calculate. 5.1 thousand divided by 60, it's 85. So right now we have 85 per second, and we are using lots of blocks for that. We have like half of our base dedicated to that part. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff happening here. Right, while we've been playing with that thing, what's happening with belt and loader production? I don't like the fact that we ran out of cobalt still. Did this happen? No, wait, we have cobalt still. Just got a delivery. And now the production should... wait, did we actually get it? Do we actually have... wait, this is regular steel. This is cobalt steel. Why the robots are refusing... we still plate. Oh... it's not a problem of the thing. It's a problem that I just placed the inserters on top of the kind of running build. It was running, it was working, and then just pasted them from above without clearing whatever they had in their hands. That's basically the issue. Okay, and now this part should work. Good. Coolant. We finally reached this point. It doesn't bring us much, but I guess it saves... let's see, what exactly save? It would allow us to have this build, this kind of build, not depending on charcoal at all. Because if we are getting ingots here, we wouldn't need charcoal at all. We could just make this thing work with regular kind of ceramic filters. Right? It would just work. I think that's pretty good. I think to have not to rely on charcoal, especially because at some point we were a little bit short on charcoal. Right? There was this moment when we kind of almost ran out of charcoal. Right, one thing that I'm kind of thinking about, why don't we... so we have this 4 types of coils, but I would like to consider solder like this as basically the same stuff. Oh, let's try and do something. Let's basically copy it. We'll copy it, we'll paste it there, and then we'll copy this line and we'll paste it here. Let's try to do something like this. Right, this one. Solder. Well, I want it. Copy it over here. And this one, we could make it copy cable. We don't actually we don't actually produce okay, this is stupid. We will never be doing that. We are never gonna be transporting copper cable. It just doesn't make any sense. Let's remove this. However, we can keep this part there. We can remove this line. Then we can move all of this slightly to the left. Just like that. Right, and here it's actually gonna be slightly different, because here we can be producing copper wire coil, and I actually want to be doing that because it's a little bit easier to transport. So I think that's basically the way I would like to go about this. I would like to be producing a lot of wire coils. Basically, these are all like 6 kind of kinds of wire coils that we have. We cannot have any more than that, right? Just nothing more in the mod pack. And I'm considering, again, I'm considering solder as kind of wire coil, because I think, right, if you look at, for example, tin wire coil, if you look at this one, we can, wait, it doesn't tell us that we can prod model it, but I know I think, okay, I'm not 100% sure. I think we can pre-module it, and I think we can pre-module this one. Even if we cannot, we still want to transport solder using this kind of wire coil thingy. In its wire coil form. Right, this is gold wire, and this is platinum wire. Let's press it. Alright, we got to power this. We got to power the part. Let's do this. This is silver. Where is silver? Here. Silver wire coil, nice. And silver. We have gold. Gold. And we have platinum. Right there. And another platinum. Nice. Now just connect them. And it should all work really well. So we have some solder, we don't really have other types of coils. That's a tiny bit sad, but not a huge deal. And I completely forgot one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to place a chest right there. I want to place a storage chest right here. And I wanted to upgrade this power plant. Completely forgot. Right, but we are still upgrading kind of this belts. Right, we are still at the stage where upgrading the belts. Have we upgraded all of this or not? That's the question. It seems to be the case. So in theory we could also do this. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Where is the robot? Here is our robot. Let's go look at it. So robot, it's bringing us the chest. That's awesome. Robot, bring us the chest. Come here. Nice. And it's there. And with that, we can do something like that. And I want to say that we can actually build a reactor here kind of directly. Mostly. Well, no, because we need to fill this pot with water. Oh, sorry, the other way around. We want to fill the pot with water with land. We can do that. Just like that. Good. So the robots are flying, they're doing something good. That's great. Let's also ask robots to do something there. Maybe. Something like that. Is it time to start clearing that area? I think it might be a little bit too early to be doing that. Yep. Okay, the robots, the slow, we are down to 53 blades per second. That's okay. Let's take a look at the science situation. Where is our science? Where is the science? It's up there. We have a lot of science actually. We have 13. Well, here's the thing. Do I really want to research coolant now? I would kind of prefer to be making progress on artillery, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's say we want to be, well, it actually doesn't matter, because artillery, this research doesn't require proper science. For a moment I was worried that we might go through it kind of too quickly, but on the other hand, we don't have that many, like, that many blue science packs, right? So maybe it's a good thing that I stopped the research and switched to artillery. Right, we are going here. It's taken a while. Right, and the robots cannot run and fill that part. That's a little bit sad. How can we help them? I think we can just copy this part and kinda place it maybe here. And that might be enough. Yeah, we do not have enough robots. It's taken us too long to do this kind of thing. Why they're trying to go there? Do we have... Right, we have been from there. They are not really trying to use this storage chest, unfortunately. It's okay. It is okay. Right, should I be playing with this thing? With the build, with the reactor build? Or not really? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, because in theory what we could do, we could kind of figure out which area is taken by the build. And we could mark it. Yeah, why don't we do this? Let's say we don't want to snap it to grid anymore. I just want to kind of figure out which area... Oh, maybe we could color it. Maybe we could finally use like concrete thingy. I never really color stuff. Okay, refined hazard concrete. I think that's what I want to do. And let's actually place it here. Concrete. This one will be here. This one will be here, even though I don't think I will be using those. Let's just place them and we'll try and come up with something really, really cool here. So I could have maybe 2 lines. This is I think it's like it's wasting too much space. We'll try to do it like this. We'll try to have this line of concrete, turn it, and no, wait. It's wrong. I want to flip it. This will do something like this, then we'll turn it. No. What is going on? How can I change the texture of that stuff? If I flip it. Should I rotate it? Oh, okay. Works like that. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, if I rotate it like this, I think it would kinda look okay. That we're bringing it up to there. Then I'll rotate it again. I'll bring it down there, like this. I'll do it like this and like this. Oh, no. No, I think there's a tiny problem. Okay, we have a rectangle here. That was the point, right? We know which area is cannot which tiles cannot be cannot be used by our builds. Now the thing is that I completely forgot is we actually need to feed some water into this, so we probably need to have this thing basically here, this one here. It's a little bit more space required to make this work properly. Right. Oh. Need slightly more space than initially thought. But maybe we could just add a border there. Yeah, maybe we could just make it look like this. And here we don't need anything. Right, let's try to do it like that. Let's say that we have this kind of border around. Copying it. We've got to paste it here. We've got to paste it here. We've got to paste it here. We'll remove this border. What am I doing? I mean, the robots are, you know, they're deconstructing that part, so I might as well play a little bit with this build. Okay, something like that. Is this looking good? It's looking pretty good to me. This is looking pretty good. Actually, might even be able to kind of compress it a little bit, because in theory, what we could do, we could just say that this whole part is not available. Right? We could do it kind of like that. We could say that this is not available, and then we are saving one tile there. I think this might be better to make it look like that. And we will not be using this area for anything. Right? We will not be... Actually, with this connection, we might have the thing lined up there as well. So, basically, the idea is that we will not be placing anything on these tiles, and it kind of gives us an idea about the how much area, how much space do we have for the builds. I would like to maybe rotate it and fully build this part. Well, as far as we can be without the actual without the actual material. Let's see. Good. We will have stuff there. We will have this thing. Oh no. Did I break it? I might have made things a little bit worse. Okay, good. Bring this thing there, this one. Is it time to just copy it already? Or not quite? Maybe it's time. Maybe I should have copied it. It's okay. Oh no. No, it's actually pretty fun. Land filling, land filling, but coloring the thing with this concrete. I regret not doing it sooner. I mean, in Factorio in general, because I never used this kind of concrete. Seriously, this is already more than I ever used it for. I think I just tried it and I was like, okay, what's the point? But now the point is clear. It's to make stuff look awesome. Okay, is that it? It's supposed to be divisible by 4, right? I have a problem. It's supposed to be... it cannot be 849. Just doesn't... The math doesn't work out. Yeah. Something is wrong. Something with the calculations is wrong. I suspect it could be here. It's fine. It is fine. We'll wait a little bit. We are not producing the thing, actually. Actually, now that I look at it, why don't I create a blueprint of the stuff? I'll say that we are interested in tiles, we are not interested in entities. Oh, here it is. It is the one that we're missing. Let's go fix it real quick. We've been doing it from a few, right? Been doing it from a few. Okay, nice. So now we can actually do that. Tiles, no entities. I do not like the fact that we do not have the tiles there. Let's get them back. Again, doing it again. Tiles, now entities. Nice. Not interested in sand at all. Good. That is looking very, very good. And that is new reactor border. Right? We can call this it. It's basically this stuff. Reactor. This one. Oh, right, we need to snap it to grid. 32, I want to say. Or maybe even... If you snap it to larger grid, would it make sense? I think we cannot. Let's try. Let's see. If we make it 64 by 64, let's say we'll use like 20 here, or maybe like 18, 16, 16, okay, x 15, like that. If you do it like that, we... Okay, doesn't work. Let's change this. Where is it? Like this one. Let's change this. So it's not like that in this case. It's probably minus 17, minus 16. But then it would look very, very strange. Yeah, I don't like that. Why do we have 64 then? We can just have 32, 32. We could say x is 15, y is 16. We can just keep it like that. Okay, nice. It basically fits there, it will fit there. We will know exactly how much space we have for stuff. Good, good. I like this one. This one is looking pretty good. Right. I think we forgot. I think I forgot about a pretty important part. I forgot to actually place the blueprint there. Oh wait, that's not the right placement. We want it to be. We want it to be kind of going like this. Very interesting. We can do it. It's okay. This part is not needed. Yeah, this build is a little bit strange. But what's nice about it is that the water is inside. Can we make this thing have the water inside somehow? Well, not really. I think it's better just to have some water outside. Yeah, let's make it like this, because then we also have a nice border, and it's probably... It's not looking that bad, to be honest. It is not looking that bad. What we can do, we can... wait, flip this horizontally, and here we'll flip it vertically, like that, and here horizontally again. Just like that. Then we'll have connections here. We are not producing the substation. Why is that? Let's take a look. What do we need for substation? We need titanium, isolated wire, processing units. Okay, yeah. The fact that it requires processing units might be a tiny problem. On the other hand, we have almost 10,000 of them. Is this spot working? It... well... kinda. Except... we want this one to go like this. We want this one to just be deleted, and this one to be connected directly. Yep, something like this. That's what we want. This will be fixed by the robots. What else is missing? We no longer have any solder. That's great news, actually. The fact that we no longer have solder means that I have to go there and fix the stuff properly. I have to go there and fix the things properly. Because I can't edit inserter filters from across the map, unfortunately. Right, this one. We are grabbing solder that is not here, but it is there. And now that we don't have this part, we can... yep, we can do things like that. Silver. Avia shot on silver? 90. Nice. We don't have silver. Let's remove silver wires. Silver wires, you are gone. And we are left only with 80 copper, which honestly we could just grab over there. 80 copper. Let's just do that. And here we have it. We cleared this area. Well, not area, we cleared this build, I believe. Now the only part that is missing is replacing the splitter with a proper belt. Nice. I like this. It's looking pretty good. It should be giving us some red circuits. What's happening here? Oh wow. That's a lot of stuff that is missing. I mean, majority of this is... I would like to get proper substations. Let's fix the station substations. So if we go here and we ask him to produce them, let's just do that. And maybe we'll have like... okay, 1 stack of them should be fine. Right, everything there broke. That's really bad, because we are using that line. We are using that line to connect, like, to power the roboports that are providing some coverage. So that's not good. That is not good. Wow, we can move much faster like this. Okay, great. We just need to cut this one off. Oh, we can cut it like that. That's that also works. It's fine. And now we need to place this reactor. We can just place it right there, just like this. This is a huge reactor. This is huge, but if it works, I mean, it should work, I think. We just need to figure out how to fit this build around. So we need 3 electrolyzers, right? Right, why don't we try and see what we could do? So if we have an electrolyzer, and we probably want to have some beacons. Let's say we'll be using, I don't know, like these beacons. No, we'll start with simple beacons. Right, we already have them here. Oh, well, this one's. So we'll have something here, 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 and here. We could have. Oh, nice. Wait, but this is more than 12. This is 60. That means that we can have basically +3 here, +12. So instead of 60, we can have 72. Interesting. Let's still go with like the old numbers. Oh no. So we could have something like that and also another layer, right? We could basically have things like that. I would like, just for now. Wait, this is regular beacon. Beacon 2. Now we should have just lots of beacon 2 here. Right, we have 63 of them already, and we'll have one more line. So if we have this set up, can we, like, how many can we fit? Yeah, let's see. We can fit 2. We cannot fit 3. That's not good. Well, we could. No, I don't want to be fitting third there. Let's see. Can we do it differently? What if we place the beacons here and here? Can I make it work like that? Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that we don't have space to properly power this, but on the other hand, we are using 72 beacons here. We don't. Right, it's a bit tricky. So we need to have this thing beaconed for sure, and we need this one just a little bit beaconed, and this one a tiny bit beaconed. So in theory, could have used a slightly different setup. I'm not sure whether it would have been better, to be honest. But we could have something like this. Oh wait, doesn't work. It's bad. Better move this to the side, like this. And if we place stuff here, we could have this setup in theory. Right, and I'm off again by one tile. We'll just move it, just move it a little bit down. So we could have 3 of this, and then the problem is that we also need to have this part, right? It's really important to have this part, at least. No, wait, this one. It's really important to have this one like half beaconed. I think it's better if all of this happens in one line. Kind of like that. I think this is much better. Have this set up. The problem is that, as I said, there is not enough. Well, yeah, there is basically, well, you could say barely enough space. Place it if you don't care about the lines. Or we could, in theory, place it kind of here. I think so far, such placement is the best. Yeah, I feel like so far this is the best thing we can do. And then it's just a matter of delivering all the slag. Well, we need to liquefy it, and then we can deliver it to this filtration unit. And for liquefiers, we can use one liquefier here. Okay, it's kinda... And no, I'll think about that. I'll think about how we could do it better so that it looks nicer, but right now I'm not convinced that's the way to go, to be honest. We'll see. Right, this part. we can go. Oh, we have to physically go there. We are actually already there. We are already here. Let's turn this off. I think it will work. It will bring some fuel. We'll wait again. It will bring more fuel. And that is actually enough for now. And what we could do, we could remove this connection. We don't even have a mess. Oh well, we do have a little bit of like a tiny extra cable there. And wait, we have cable only below. Interesting, I want it to be above as well. Okay, we have it on both sides. Okay, good. And now I just want to connect the stuff there. Just like that. And it should work. This should work. Let's take a look at this part. What are we missing? We are missing a lot of purple things. We're missing lots of purple things, which is not great. I also don't like the fact that we're missing one red power pole. Okay, this one. It's also not great because it looks like... Right, we lost power. Exactly what I was talking about. We lost the power connection here, but we are kind of a little bit lucky. Once this build starts giving us power, it's already working. So once we get power from here, it will be transmitted here. This roboports will start working, and they'll provide a logistic network coverage. So it should be okay. So let's go back to this spot. No, spot above. So far, we've been looking at this, and this is 162 beacons, which will probably be beacons 3, which means that this part alone will be producing like it will require 300 megawatts, more or less, and we have a limit of 500 just on beacons. So just beacons alone here will use 300 megawatts. That is not great, to be honest. That's not looking... It doesn't sound great. Will we really have such an inefficient builds? Or the alternative is that we could go for 66 there, right? This part. Say we are back to 60. This one we are back to 60. And we could try to make like the lower half give us lots and lots of slag, basically this stuff. So we're producing a lot of slag. 124. With 6 of this. This one will be 162, so it's like 300 megas. We cannot actually produce... Right, okay. I think I know what I want to do. I think we can place like 4 of them maybe here and 2 of them here. They will give us lots of belts of slag. Yeah, the problem is that we'll need to get like some real feel for the amount of power that this thing is using. But basically, we can calculate it with kind of... We can place this build on 2 blocks. But then if you're placing it on 2 blocks, what exactly is the value in not trying to make it compact, you know, in 1 block? I mean, the value would be that we'll save a little bit on these entities, like the entities that need to run only half the time, but the drawback is that we cannot easily kind of turn this build, because now we can, in theory, can just kind of take it, turn it, and paste it here. It will not quite work, but if we ignore the turbines, it will actually work, because this thing is a very, very nice square. I'm gonna check it, right? If I rotate it, it fits nicely. It's a full square, except... No, it's not a full square. We are still missing one tile. Right, we'll need to fix this tile. Anyway, it's almost correct. Like, this thing is almost correct. It has this tile, actually 2 tiles missing, but it's fine. Right, 850, it doesn't divide, like, it's not divisible by 4. If we add these 2 once, then that will be great. That's okay. That is okay. What is happening with the power over there? Did we fix the situation with the power plant? It's not looking that great yet. It's kind of going up. Oh, it's consumption, right? Why it's not looking great? Well, I don't see this connection there. Wait, what happened? I think we might be using just wrong layout for, like, wrong placement for transistors on the side. And here, what's wrong? This part is supposed to be giving us power, but it's not. It's not giving us power. This thing has power. This one has power. All right. It's okay. It is okay. We will fix this part. It is gonna work just fine. We might need to place these transformers there though. Yeah, like this. This might be better. What do we... I gotta fix that. This one, I'm surprised how it even works. It's not supposed to work, but I mean, we are not supposed to be able to connect the thing, but it's okay. It's okay, we actually don't need this part. We can get transformers and place them there, and it's probably gonna be fine. Or, you know, we could add a couple of power poles right there. And for this part, this is connected. Incorrectly, but connected. This one will be rebuilt. It's gonna work. We're still missing quite a lot of purple belts. That's not great. Where are the robots bringing us the stuff? Okay, I see a couple of robots flying here. I'm not sure why we need this many robots for 2 transformers, to be honest. Oh, right, because we also have 2 power poles. Good, good. That is looking good. Here we have the transformers. So we'll have something like that. This one will go there, and this one will go there. Good. You can delete these two things, and it should work. Good. These blocks are working now. We are consuming almost 200 megawatts. That's good. All of this is lit up. It's nice. And this part also experiencing some issues. Right? You could place this thing here, 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 and here. We gotta disconnect that part. Gotta remove this for transformers, and we'll do something like that. Where are our cables? Our cables. We'll wait a little bit, and this thing will work just fine. Okay, and here we actually have correct way of connecting the transformers. Well, arguably that one is more correct than this one, but at this point I don't particularly care how exactly I do all of these things. I'm basically viewing as... Wait. No way. Seriously? Right, because it's supposed to be there. At this point I'm viewing all of these builds as temporary ones. Like everything in this base is temporary, like absolutely everything. There is nothing permanent. Everything will be upgraded or removed or something. Even this awesome power plants that we designed, we don't really have a use for them anymore. Like this part above, just useless. There is some use in this build that gives us the fuel, so that's a good stuff. Like getting fuel there is good, but everything else, yeah. Okay, it's like looking slightly strange, but let's take a look. All of them are getting some power. Let's see in this part. Right, and we're using more than 200 megawatts. That's the important part, right? We are using more than 200 megawatts here, and if you look at this side, well, what a surprise. I expected us to need most of that. But okay, that is understandable, because we have different ores here, like different chunks produced on different lines, and Cratinium is basically running non-stop, while this thing is kind of idling, so it's also around 170, but here we need lots of power. Here the difference is that these chunks, well, I was gonna say require more power, but it looks very, very random to me, to be honest, so maybe... Yeah, we're basically trying to produce Cratinium here. Lots of Cratinium. This part is going for Rubite and Cratinium, but we have some difficulties with this, surprisingly. Kind of surprised, to be honest, by that. Oh, wait. Don't. Didn't we have this thing there? How come? How come we didn't update assemblers of all things? Let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I want all of them to be purple. That's because we don't really have green ones. Like, we gotta update assemblers here. Why wouldn't we do that? It doesn't make any sense. Right, 25 assemblers. Good. Assemblers, we are upgrading them here. We also have like a couple, it's okay. It's okay that we have this. Nice. Okay, let's take a break here. We worked on power again and on speeding up geode processing. we still have a long way to go, but we made some progress here. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 210, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers!